Listen, scribbling down every single word your teacher says might feel safe and productive, but it's really just a comfort mechanism that tricks you into thinking you're learning. It's time to break free from that passive transcribing habit and start actively translating the information into your own words for real understanding. So many students get stuck in what I call stenographer mode, where they frantically write down every word the teacher says, feeling busy and productive without actually processing any of it. But this kind of passive transcribing often leads straight to what I term mental vomiting, where you forget most of that information right after the lecture ends, because you never made it your own. Research from the Ebbinghaus forgetting curve shows that without any active intervention, you can forget up to 42% of new information within just 20 minutes of hearing it. Then, within an hour, that forgetfulness jumps to 72%, and by the end of the day, a staggering 90% of what you scribbled is completely gone from your memory. Studies like the one by Mueller in 2014, published in Psychological Science, confirm that simply handwriting notes without processing or translating them leads to much poorer recall compared to thoughtful engagement. In fact, surveys show that 60 to 70% of students report forgetting what they wrote in their notes within just 24 hours after the lecture. The key point here isn't about how much you write down during class, but about how deeply you engage with and process the material you do capture. Now, let's dive into the real solution, the translation method, which I love to compare to the art of pottery making for perfect clarity. Picture the raw lecture content as unformed clay. You gather it quickly during class, jotting down the basics, but it's still just a messy lump, not a usable product yet. The translation method is that crucial shaping phase on the potter's wheel, where you rephrase the ideas in your own simple words, connect related concepts, and simplify everything down to its core. This is just like Richard Feynman's famous technique from the 1940s and beyond, where he explained even the most complex physics ideas as if teaching them to a child, making the knowledge truly stick. A 2014 meta-analysis by Donker and others found that this active summarization and translation boosts your comprehension by an impressive 34% right away. Cal Newport's research on deep work principles also indicates that methods like this can effectively double your long-term retention of the material. In the end, it transforms your notes from useless recordings into your personal knowledge base, always ready for easy recall whenever you need it. To really lock this knowledge in for good, we add the simple but powerful 24-hour revisit rule to your routine. The rule is straightforward. Within 24 hours after any lecture, you must go back to your raw scribbles and fully translate them using the method we just covered. This targeted revisit directly fights back against the peak of the Ebbinghaus forgetting curve, turning what was a passive note-taking session into a true active learning breakthrough. It's the perfect foundation for spaced repetition techniques, which studies and tools like Anki have proven can boost your retention by over 200% compared to cramming. To make applying this translation method even easier every single day, I've created the 1% note template that provides all the structure you need right out of the gate. You can download this free 1% note template from the description below. It takes just minimal daily effort, but delivers maximum recall power for your studies. Remember, everything I've shared with you today about better note-taking is completely useless if you still can't remember and use what you've written down later. So, watch my next video right now to master the Pacer memory system, which will help you lock in this information and everything else forever.